we are on the hunt for the best LEGO Fortnite build of all time. And to do that, we're going to be looking at some of the responses from my brand new build challenge. I say brand new, but it's actually already been out for 2 weeks. So to celebrate, we're just looking at a ton of builds from the community here. If you guys didn't know, there's 3 categories in this build competition. You're seeing them on screen. Now, jumping straight into it with the cheese tier, this is actually supposed to be the easiest tier out of the 3. But our friend Neva here has built something incredible. Because if you look at it from this angle, it's just a block of cheese, right? It looks amazing regardless. But if you look at it from the top, it looks like that. Now, if that looks familiar, it's because it's a QR code. And if you pull out your phone and you go ahead and scan the QR code, watch what happens. It brings you to my channel. What? How did he do that? They've also uploaded a full walkthrough to their YouTube channel. And guys, with everybody that you're gonna see today, if you like their builds, I'll be shouting out everybody by name. So if there's one that stands out to you, be sure to search for their socials and support them because they definitely deserve it. But looking inside the cheese temple, there's of course a nice chest sitting inside with full stacks of max cheese. Ain't no way. We got another build from Neva and I just stumbled across this for the first time. Wait a sec. I'm gonna react to more people, I promise you, but hang on. This is a complete coincidence. I just clicked on another video and look at this dollhouse. So guys, if you don't know what these prompts are, the first one you saw cheese, it's very simple. All you got to do is incorporate cheese or the color yellow into your build in some way. This, what we're seeing here, is the dollhouse category where you basically have to take a slice out of your wall. I saw there was actually a cheese room that we just passed. So you take a slice of your build and cut it out. That way you can see in the interior. And Neva here has just built an insane set with just a ton of rooms. All of them are properly themed as well. And even up in the attic, there's some secret rooms. Again, a cheese temple. Wow, dude, this is incredible. And guys, I'm going to be jumping across categories throughout this video, but I want to show you one of each off the bat just so you fully understand the prompts. And the last prompt is sculpt. Sculpt is obviously short for sculpture, so you can basically build anything you want in this category. This is for those more advanced builders, and we're going to see a lot of good ones in today's video. But next, we got Lego Moxie. Now, we're just going to watch this one play out because this just looks incredible from what I've seen, but I don't want to spoil it yet. Let's just check it out. This is insane. You can't even tell where this is. It looks like he's literally in space. If you notice, you also have those glowing blue stars around. That's a little building technique where you start a pre-build, but you don't actually finish it. And look at the stars move, bro. How in the world did he even do this? I have no clue, but this is so innovative. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see. So look in the middle. You can see that it's almost on like an elevator system. It's like raising in the air. This is one of the most unique builds I think I've ever seen, bro. This is literally why I wanted to do a build challenge. I am so impressed by this one. I feel like I could sit here and stare at this forever, but we've got so many more to get to. This is insane though, Lego Moxie. Oh my goodness. 29 likes already. Well deserved. What an impressive build we got here. Then if you look under, actually, before we click off of this one, you can see a little bit of the inner workings. It's all spinning around as you're in the air. I can't even begin to comprehend that one. Insane work. But staying in the sculptures category for a minute, next up we got Haskins. This is somebody that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with if you like LEGO Fortnite content. One of my favorite creators in the space, and it's because he can make entertaining content, but also go out and build things like this. Like, oh my goodness. So he said he built most of this out of floor pieces, believe it or not. So a lot of sideways building techniques went into this. You can see that he's got the Oro theme going on with lots of dark pieces and gold accents throughout. The crow's nest looks absolutely incredible, especially when it's raining. And dude, what a build by Haskins. Again, make sure to check him out if you haven't already. Now, scrolling through the sculptures category when I found this, it's just a ginormous cheese pyramid. I don't even want to know how the memory is on this one, but we've got Night Dragon JDK here, and dude, this is like insane. It almost trips you out just looking at it. Like, what is going on? That's so many pieces of cheese on a pyramid. Great build there. I love it. 10 out of 10. Now, next up, we've got Alexandra, who's actually posting a ton in the sculpt category. But what I'm interested in here is this jet, because it says it's fully capable of the following: cobra maneuvers, vertical liftoffs, sharp turns, 360 rolls, and barrel rolls. How? Here's what the jet looks like, and then he actually follows up with even more pictures down below. This is what it looks like chilling on the runway here. And then this is a picture of what seems to be the same aircraft upside down. Not sure if it's a barrel roll or what this is classified as, but yeah, he's upside down, so that's cool. Now guys, we got plenty more builds to get into, but keep in mind that in today's video, I'm going to be picking 3 people from this challenge, 1 from each category, and they're going to win a free Lego set of their choice from the brand new Lego Fortnite sets that are coming out on June 1st. Obviously, Obviously, we won't be able to ship you your prize until those sets release, but stay tuned because anybody can win. Fully functional walking and flying dragon. Okay, what am I looking at here? Obviously, we know Long Tom. If you guys watch my channel, he's built me stuff in the past, but this just caught my eye because it's a working dragon. And oh my goodness. Okay, there's balloons strapped up on this guy. I fully believe that he can work, but I need to see the video. Where is it? Oh my goodness. It's literally walking. And it's like, what? Wait, this is insane. There ain't no way. I need to see him take off. Look at the wings. Look at the fire. Look at the way his joints move. Wait, and there he goes. Are you serious, bro? Is there like a tutorial for this? How in the world did he build this? That's incredible. Guys, that's Long Tom for you. Look at that thing in the air. Bro, imagine you log into your LEGO Fortnite world and you see that thing flying in the sky. I would probably just log back out because I would be terrified, but holy cow. Long Tom, you have outdone yourself again. I didn't even know that was possible, but yeah, that's insane. Anyway, guys, we've been in the sculpture section for a little bit too long. We might go back, but before we do, we got to check out some in the cheese category. We've got the Cheese Town, Cheesetopia, and Cheese Challenge. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got Auntie Twacy here. That's literally the name. I'm sorry. I swear that's how it's pronounced. But this is Cheese Town, Cheesetopia, where all cheese is the best thing ever. There's 3 cows in this village named Swiss, Mozzarella, and Feta. We've got a full walkthrough on the video, but this just caught my eye. I mean, this sign here, it's literally like, it looks like it's blinged out with diamonds. I don't know if it's just the graphic settings or what it is, but this is just such a sick sign. I need something like this in my world. It's basically the Hollywood sign, but it just says Cheese Town. Oh yeah, definitely blinged out. I mean, look at this thing at night. But walking through this quickly, you can see that there's a throne only fit for a cheese king and queen. Up here, you also get a very nice cheese bedroom with a view of the sign and of the buildings. Wait, I just realized the sign that I was hyping up is actually living quarters. That's insane. Wait, I didn't even know that until right now. So I'm pretty sure she's standing in the sea in cheese, and it's actually a fully livable base. You can't make this up. They really account for everything here at Cheese Town. I love it. Hang on. Wait, this is sick. Fazbear Plays here actually rebuilt my lake base, but they only use the pieces from the Nana Village. That way it looks like cheese. That is actually awesome, bro. I wish there was a video walkthrough of this because this looks amazing. Why did I not think about building this the second time instead of doing the same colors? I don't know, but yeah, this looks great. And they also mentioned that this was all built in survival. So wow, actually such a good build. And oh my goodness, guys. Would you look at what we have here? This is from my good friend Syria. If you don't know who this is, you gotta tap in. Guys, Syria is one of the most impressive builders. Every single time I see a build from her, it's just so good. And here we have what she calls the Statue of Cheeserty, the Cheese Challenge. So yeah, it's the Statue of Liberty, except it's the Statue of Liberty holding cheese up in the air and also holding a book of cheese. That is hilarious. Look at this thing, bro. Look at the scale of it. Her minifig sculptures have just gotten so good, and just thinking about this, it's actually a cheese build and also a sculpture build. Kind of hits on both categories, but dude, what an awesome build this is. Taking a look at it again from the front, it's so good, bro. I love the details in the face. I love the fact that it's literally out on an island just like the actual Statue of Liberty is. W Syria, as always, dude, so sick. No way, bro. Midwest Gamer 314 built this right here. It's cheese pixel art, and this has to be macaroni and cheese. I don't know what else it would be. Mac and cheese, they go together. What a goated combo they are. And this pixel art is incredible. Look at the detail on their faces here. Nice build, 10 out of 10. I love mac and cheese, so I have nothing bad to say here. And jumping back over to the dollhouse section, where I felt like people would be able to get really creative, we were not let down by Game Boy Pablo here. This right here is a Viking dollhouse on a table. Now, at first glance, this might look like a bunch of random pieces, but taking a closer look, you'll see that we have every single slice of this build in frame here. So obviously, we have the main bulk of the building that is cut out like a dollhouse, but then you can see over here we got the whole front facade and the door. Right below that we got the roof, and then we got some accessory pieces as well. Now, this is my first time watching this video, but Game Boy Pablo did upload an entire video, so let's check it out.
I built on a table a Viking dollhouse, and yeah, I came up with the idea to have like a set. So you have this Viking main hall, and you can separate the pieces from the house.
So the way he describes this is that it's basically an entire play set. Like he already mentioned though, obviously all of these pieces were meant to just come together to form that Viking house.
Viking ship with like the shields on the
He
sides.
built a little Viking ship here.
So you can play, and you have like little, of course, Fortnite related toys. The statue.
The village square with the cheese on it, of course. Come on. That earns him some extra points for sure.
And then you can see here's a hole. So you can like separate the front from the main hall, and here's the other side, so you can like
that's some crazy attention to detail. So basically he literally built out some holes. That way it could quote unquote connect to the other parts. So just incredible attention to detail there. Wow. Oh, and here we go with the roof part. Okay, let's see how he did this.
A real life set at your house where you can detach stuff from it. You always have like these knobs.
That's true. Where you always have the exposed studs on top where you can kind of just put the roof on.
All around. Hope you can understand what I mean. And I recreated this feature.
He really did recreate it so well. Game Boy Pablo, wow. What a build. So good. Dude, we gotta hype it up. We gotta hype it up. That was impressive. Now, guys, what I'm about to show you next is not even just a build. It's an entire story. So here we got Newbie, and I've actually watched a few of these videos already before I decided to talk about it, because I looked at this and I thought, okay, this is a really sick dollhouse. But then I watched some of the videos that they uploaded. Now, what you'll see here, and this video is actually unlisted, so you can't even watch it for yourself. But basically, in this video, there's an entire storyline behind why this room is the way it is. Basically, Raven lives here with a roommate who is actually the Cube. They're apparently both possessed by the Storm King, but the Cube is evil. He's living a bunch of evil decor all around this room, including a statue of the Storm King right as he walks into his apartment. Super creative, and honestly, I just love that. So if we look at the dollhouse again and you zoom in on the bottom left, you'll see that that's the room that he just had that entire story about. Now, if you notice the room above it, it looks more superhero and more modern. And what do you know? Next up, we have another video that Newbie has made. This one going into the storyline of these superheroes who were supposed to save the island. If I had to make a guess, they'll get into conflict with the floor right under them. But yeah, it's actually insane how much thought went into the story here. It's just incredible. So shout out to Newbie for this one. Now, guys, there's like way too many to react to today, but don't worry, because before the end of this challenge, I'm still going to be going live one more time. And then, of course, the final reaction video where I announce a final winner with the best build in LEGO Fortnite, in my opinion, obviously. I'll be reacting to a ton more. So if you're not in today's video, don't be bummed, because I obviously review every single submission for this challenge. Now, next we got LL Fearless with this Alexander class archipelago ship. This is in the sculpture category, by the way, guys, because it is a sculpted ship. And I will say it is very well sculpted. We'll watch when he flies around this, but I've already checked it out. And you can see the 3D model on the top corner as well, basically what it's modeled off of. And they literally look one for one. Obviously, it's very hard to do netting in LEGO Fortnite. But besides that, it's got the same exact type of frame, the same little details. I'm not sure if this thing's connected to the ocean floor or if it's actually floating, but there are balloons up here. You can see them. I wonder if this thing moves. It does move. Wait, no way. So it's a sculpture, but you're able to literally ride this ship, which is just incredible. There's a full-on driver's seat as well as all of these details, obviously, like the cannons you're seeing down here. Great build by our friend Fearless here, and I feel like I keep saying this, but it's so sick, bro. This is just such a good build. Next, we got a build from this person here, and I'm sorry, I tried thinking about how to pronounce your name for like 5 minutes off camera, and I don't know how to pronounce it, but here they built Pac-Man, but instead of Pac-Man, it's actually a cheese-themed maze. Just a really clever concept. I love when you reimagine something that may have already existed and kind of make it your own. And I think Pac-Man is the perfect example of that. As you can see in the middle, they even have that little area where all of the enemies come out of. Really fun and clever build here. Oh, dude, this one's incredible. So we got Old Man Sparky YT here and what looks to be Invaded in Carbonate Copy. Basically, this is a minifig who just looks like they ran up against a wall and got encased in it. You're obviously seeing this from the outside and it just resembles a minifig. So just a ton of fun there. Love that. No way, bro. The Moonlighter came in and built us a sculpture. No way. Wait, what is this? Okay, obviously right now there's like a seat glitch going on because he's just hovering below the jet. There's definitely a seat glitch because you can see the seat, he's not in it. But with this perspective, it looks even crazier. Like imagine this thing flew up in the air and went against the dragon. If you saw these two things flying in the air, then you should just log out because that is terrifying. And holy cow, look at this thing. He even has cannons on his shoulders. What an incredible build from Moonlighter. If you don't know who Moonlighter is, I've reacted to some of his builds in the past. They're always incredible. Yeah, this one is no different. Now, guys, the last one that I'll leave you with today is one from Neva. We already saw one of their builds earlier, but this one here is a first order radio tower with builds that are rotating around it. Don't ask me how that's possible. Now, guys, like I already mentioned, if you didn't get reacted to in today's video, don't worry. I'm still making tons more content, reacting to a bunch of the builds from my build challenge. And if you haven't watched the video where I announced it, be sure to watch that for all the details. It's not too late to participate. Now, keep in mind, in today's video, we're giving away 3 Lego sets, 1 to each category, as well as when this challenge is over, 1 lucky winner and 1 very skilled winner. The best build will get their build recreated by the official Lego design team. We'll capture some of the content, and then we will show you a physical version of your build. Basically, an interpretation of a Lego Fortnite build in real life. It's just one of the coolest prizes ever. Again, this is in collaboration with the Lego group, so shout out to them for making the prizing in this competition so special. But it's time to pick a winner from each category for today's video, so here we go. And kicking it off in the cheese category, I think we gotta go with Auntie Twacy on this one. Cheese Town is just such a creative concept, and it really embodies what this prompt means. Also, of course, it's just such a fun build, so congrats to Auntie Twacy. We're gonna pick 2 more winners that are gonna win a Lego set of their choice, though, and keep in mind, these Lego sets release on June 1st, so I'll be able to send them out once they're out, obviously. I can't send them early, unfortunately. Now, next for the dollhouse in today's video, we gotta go with Game Boy Pablo and his Viking village on a table. Just such a creative use of the size and scale, and honestly, the fact that all of these builds look like they can snap together make this thing a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. So congratulations, Game Boy Pablo, for that one. For the sculpt category today, we gotta go with one of the most unique builds I think I've ever seen, especially for this challenge, and that is gonna be the planetarium by Lego Moxie. Is anyone surprised? I mean, this is honestly one of the coolest builds ever, especially the way that they incorporated stars into it. The rotation, everything about it is just so good. So congratulations to all 3 of you guys who won a Lego set. And if you didn't want a Lego set in today's video, don't you worry, because you still have a chance at winning one or the grand prize of your Lego build created in real life. So stay tuned, keep submitting awesome builds, and I will catch y'all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.